Alrighty, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the PHVH AMA with Node Nation. It's me, Mascot, here with Holders R2E, the founder and head admin over at the PHVH project. So, big welcome to you from the Node Nation team. It's good to have you. Um,
Thank you.
with that being said, I think we'll just go ahead and get a little information about your project, what it is. Is it a node? Is it a play to earn? Is it a risk to earn? What chain is it on? Give us a little breakdown of what PHVH really is.
Well, I hope you guys, I see a lot of people from our community as well here. I hope you guys have read the white paper because that was going to be easier to understand. But what we are a mix between an R2E and a node project, which I really believe that, the fever of nodes started before the R2Es. What I believe is, at that moment, there were all these new terms like node as a service and farm as a service, and everyone was coming out with a new term, and right now they're still doing it. And and these people, they came with the idea of making some sort of project that looked like a game, but they knew it wasn't a game. So how could they call it? Because they have the P2E, play to earn. I think that's why they came with the R2E idea. But basically, risk to earn projects for myself, they're like a node project. They're just like a node project with NFTs, like Unip. That's what we are, and that's what I believe that every R2E project is. It's some kind of node project. Uh, what makes us different? First than anything, we have a max supply, and that's not usual for any R2E. Um, we're not a 2.5 day ROI R2E. Um, I mean, what we believe is that what most R2E have done wrong, it's telling people what they want to hear. Everyone want quick profit, and when you tell this to people, basically they jump in. We're not doing that. If you want to be with us, you need to read the white paper. I think the investors that we're getting are smart ones because they're reading it and they know what they're getting into it. So basically, I would like you guys to make some questions and then I can answer. Pardon, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm there. I think that was a really nice, comprehensive little uh, coverage of you know what you guys aim to do different than other sort of play to earn, risk to earn sort of um, projects. I really like the idea of how there are a cap number of tokens and a cap number of tokens that each particular NFT can yield. I think that that's a really cool idea. I think that that's going to be probably emulated moving forward, right? Because we talked a little earlier before we hopped on this AMA and talked about how it can be really dangerous with some of these projects that just yield rewards forever, for life. Um, and without really, really great systems in place, that can become incredibly detrimental over time. And so the systems that you have in place to kind of mitigate that, I think, are really interesting. I'll be very excited to sort of see what happens moving forward. That being said, if there's any questions, yeah, C Pulse is saying he really likes your white paper and he thinks that the systems that you guys are putting in place, it helps a lot of people sort of get in a little earlier or have access to be in a little earlier anyway, versus just if you don't get on the whitelist, you're kind of screwed. It kind of evens the playing field for everybody across the board. If they get in late, they get in early, because it's sort of a capped sort of yield. There's some like understandable expectation of what you're going to get whenever you get in. So I think that's a cool cool sort of plan, and it's on AVAX, right?
It is an AVAX. Actually, the whitelist question is something that we get usually. Why do we have 1,000 whitelist spots? So mostly we get these questions by people that haven't read the white paper, but I mean we do that because we believe the best advertisement and the best marketing is community, but it's not because we want to sell out on the whitelist. I mean, whitelist can only mine 2 NFT each, so I mean they can only mine 2,000 NFT, and they will only have 10 minutes for that. Actually, if you check our general channel, you're gonna see that a lot of whitelist people are kind of concerned about this because they want more time. They want like 6 hour, 24 hour. They're all over, and because they want to be sure that they get the best price. Because once that those 10 minutes they have to mine their 2K NFTs, that wireless price opens for everyone else.
Yeah, definitely. I think that that's
So
really
that's
cool. Again, it kind of helps to keep everything feeling free and equal. I think that's a good idea. What's going on, teachers?
Hey, how's it going, guys? With such like an innovative project like this, I was kind of just curious what kind of like modeling you did beforehand in terms of, figuring out the cold kind of game mechanic and tokenomics, because, when you're trying something new, obviously it's really hard to try to figure out what's going on. So I'm just curious, yeah, if you could tell us anything about just kind of how you did some of that modeling or how you thought through some of that stuff.
actually two of the Creationers members, not team members, but two of the guys that are in their Discord server, they're with us. One of them is Jive, and the other one is Robert. Well, three of them. Also, the real holder. And but I mentioned these two guys, Jive and Robert, because one of them is a consultant for big industries, so he's a very smart guy. And the other one is an economist, and he's very good with tokenomics. So he did a model on how this could work. Actually, when he did that, we changed some stuff from what I created first, and then we start talking, and we keep on modeling everything, so it works better. Actually, there is a poll going on right now on our server, and it will be running until I think it's April 3rd.
Yeah, it's April 3rd.
Yeah, it will change the whole tokenomics. Why? Because well, when we came with Lexi and JR5 to ask them to get multisig, they really liked the project, and they told us that they really would like this project to be well proof. Even if they were planning to be wealth, they wanted the project to last. So we started thinking about how to come with an idea similar to R&D idea on taxing wells. And we came with a very good idea on selling tax that you can see on our poll right now, which I'm glad that the majority of people is voting for that. That means that we have very smart people, very smart investors within our community, and that's gonna make the project even more sustainable. So I don't know if that answered your question to yours.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. No, it was just good to kind of hear that from you. And yeah, that sounds good. Thanks. That's all I had.
Good. You're
Beautiful,
welcome.
beautiful. Great question. Alrighty. Does anyone else want to come up or ask a question in the AMA questions? Let me take a look through general chat here.
Guys, don't be shy. You can leave your hand and talk.
Yeah, but those questions and AMA questions are come on right up and ask. We are happy to answer.
Okay, and in the meanwhile, I mean, I can talk of a very special thing that we have. Usually, the other R2E projects, this is very important and very different than other projects. Usually, an R2E project, what they will do when they sell generation one or when they upgrade or do something like that, they will burn those tokens. We don't burn tokens. Why? Because and this is also something that we came out with the help of Jive and this other guy Robert, which are part of the team. Um, because let's put this scenario when you have 1 million tokens and then you burn half of them right away, you just pump the price 2x. So what you just did in the moment is giving a reason for people to dump on your token. Just made them a 2x without any effort. So what we do is everything, instead of burning, we send that to a locked treasury that is going to be renounced. So it's going to be a contract where tokens are going to be sent, and no one will ever be able to touch those. Like just by minting generation 1 to 5, that treasury is getting around 36 million tokens. So we're talking that just saying that it's going to be about 10% of the max supply. And I say about because actually we don't have a way to know what our actual max supply is going to be. And if someone asks that after, I can explain why.
Gotcha. Good information. Rugaped, go ahead, man. If you got a question, shoot it.
Yeah, how's everyone? So yeah, I was just having a look at your white paper, and are you guys considering any increase in the sales tax? In launch during the launch period?
Well, I know that what you mean is regarding to bots. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
I'm
also tell
sure.
about your anti-bot system that.
Yeah, I'm sure that that was where the question came from. Well, I'm gonna answer that with this. We want bots to come to our launch. I hate bots. We're gonna get them. We're gonna get them bad. I hope they come to us. I cannot tell you the measures that we're implementing for that because that way devs can smart us. They can outsmart us, so they can program everything so they don't get caught. But basically, we're gonna tell everyone not to use bots because if they use bots, they're gonna get wrecked. So I'm not gonna tell you what are we doing, but yes, that's something we're doing.
Well, that's always
Okay.
reassuring to hear, man. I tell you
Now,
what, I hate bots as well. They really take the fun out of the space. That's for sure.
Yeah, I hate that those charts when they launch very nice and whoa they go down and you know right away it was a bot right there.
Yep.
So yeah,
yeah.
there's gonna be a bot measure, like a big one.
Okay, so you guys are coming up with what I see is a good mechanics, and I'm really happy to see that. I also want to know about your casino game. Can you tell more about your casino game?
Okay, that is like far in the roadmap. We believe
Yeah.
the third quarter, maybe the fourth quarter of 22, I mean of this year. And what I believe is that if we are able to do that without getting into loyal issues, we're gonna do that, and then people can have another uses be within our ecosystem for their token. But if we're not able to do that, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna partner with another casino that is already launched. So, for example, if we really grow big for that moment, I believe and I hope we can talk like with a project like Rollbit. That would be great. But if not the case, I mean, this industry, and like all the time there are new crypto projects getting into casino. Like so, we will partner with one of these projects that they can accept our token for their casinos. The only thing that will keep us from having it within our ecosystems is having legal issues.
Okay. Thanks for answering the questions, guys. I hope you the very best.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I hope you are you get into the project. There are still a lot of
Yeah,
white lists available. Um, you got right now it's not that hard. I mean, you only need 2 invites, but you need to be active on the community right now. That's how you
yeah.
get
I
to.
just joined
Uh,
your Discord. Let me check it after the AMA. Sure, I am just having a read at the white paper.
oh, awesome, awesome.
Awesome.
Love to hear
Thank
it,
you, man.
man.
Thank you.
Good question. Thanks for coming up and asking. Okay,
Yeah, the
so
anti-bot question is always a good question.
oh yeah, thanks for the questions, man. So in the AMA questions channel, we have C Pulse Z asking, how will upgrading your NFTs to earn higher returns work? So I guess he's wanting to understand how the exact mechanisms behind upgrading the NFTs and claiming all works.
Okay, so we have two different kind of NFTs. Uh, that is the holders NFT, which are the rarest one, and then the paper hands, right? The first thing to upgrade, you only need to wait with the paper hands because holders you cannot upgrade holders, right? But with paper hands, you can upgrade them from level 1 to level 6. And for you to be able to upgrade paper hands, the only thing you need to do is hold. You wait for 120 hours, and then after that, you just became a paper hand level 6. So that is very important because if you claim before that, you're gonna go back to be level 1. If you don't stake before that, you're gonna go back to be level 1. And there is different taxes that you get while you're in that process. Like if your level 1 is a 90% tax, if you're level 6, that is at 6% tax. But there is another important deal is that you can upgrade your paper hand to become a holder. So like you can only get a holder in generation 0 minting. After generation 0, no one is getting holders NFT. The only way you're going to be able to get a holder is through upgrading to that. So what you will do once you are level 6, you're able to upgrade your holder paying 2,000 hodl tokens. That will go to the locked treasury. Um, Basically, that's how you will do. There is another thing we haven't mentioned, but it's gonna be in place in the project. You also have a chance to upgrade without on. I mean, right now you have two different ways to upgrade from level 6 to holder. First one is once you are level 6, you unstake your NFT, and then you pay the amount of tokens, and then you upgrade it, right? But then there is another way. If you wait for 20 days for your paper on level 6 to have an amount of 2,000 tokens to claim, they won't pay tax. You can just upgrade that straight from the even if they're staked. So this is something that is not in the white paper. It was kind of a surprise, but I mean, since you're asking, that it is. That's how
Yeah.
you can upgrade your token, your NFTs.
I like that it's all like time based. I think that's a really kind of cool like idea
Yeah,
that it's based on time and not like just spending money and upgrading, but it's actually, through doing the whole name of the game, right? Holding and not claiming and not selling, and you get incentivized for that in kind of a unique and exciting way. I haven't really seen anybody do something like that. So we have Keymaster typing in the AMA questions right now. Excited to see what he's going to ask here in just a second. That was a really
while
comprehensive answer, though.
while he asked, I have another thing to say. So someone asked before. Actually, I think it was from your community. Someone asked yesterday, why would anyone want to uh, upgrade to holder? If they already can claim 90 tokens a day, why will they spend 2,000 tokens? Oh, well, the first thing is that when you have only 22,000 tokens to that you can claim on your NFT, right? You want to get those tokens faster so you can use them for staking the pools and everything else. So if you are smart enough, you're gonna upgrade so you can get the tokens that you can claim faster than the other people. That's what will make people want to upgrade their token, their NFTs. If that maybe that answer someone else's question.
Yeah, essentially they can play the game faster
Yep, that's right. So
or plan it correctly.
because yeah, sorry to interrupt. Because if you don't make them a holder, they're claiming actually almost the same. They're claiming just a little bit more by being a holder, but they're claiming that bit more faster.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I like that. That's again, it's a cool idea. You're really implementing some interesting sort of strategies that we haven't seen elsewhere,
Thank you.
which I think is kind of cool. All right, Keymaster has asked his question. So he said, the poll in Discord has locking the NFT from transfers and selling until after it completes earning. In my opinion, this changes this from an R2E to a node project. What is the value of the NFT after the emissions stop?
So remember when we talked before, you asked me we were kind of the bare nose project that I really didn't know anything about it. Well, actually, we have some idea for the use of the NFTs once they are done. Only that's another reason that why people will want to upgrade their NFTs. Only we have a plan only for holders NFT. So we want to create a platform since we plan to become very good um, a very good community, like very big community of holders, like smart investors. I know we're gonna get a lot of people that want to come and that want to have AMAs with us, like this one right here. And what we are gonna do is that we're gonna create a platform where you can stake your NFT, your holder NFT, that is not anymore creating tokens, but whoever is in there will get some kind of a ticket to get airdrops from these projects, whitelists from these projects. Yeah, that's what the intent of these NFTs is gonna be once they are out of tokens to claim.
Gotcha. So once the emissions run out, really what they'll be used for is kind of like a key token NFT to get access to other things in other projects and in updates within the PHVH ecosystem.
Yeah, that's right. So that's also another reason why people will want to upgrade their tokens because otherwise paper hands won't get any use after they claim all their tokens.
Yeah, interesting. Very interesting idea. Any other questions in AMA questions, or you guys want to come on up? My man here's got all the answers. So
Okay, so since no one asked about the max supply, why we're not able to uh, say how much is it gonna be? Um, well, the reason is because paper hands are minting 100 tokens a day, while holders are minting only 40 tokens a day. Because the remaining 100 tokens that the holders can claim every day are coming from taxes. So we don't it's impossible for anyone to know how many tokens are gonna be out there because it will depend on how many people upgrade their holders. That's a very important one because since there are a lot of incentive for you to upgrade your paper level 6 to a holder, that will make a smaller max supply. I don't
makes
know if that
sense.
makes sense.
No, it makes sense. I
Right.
really like that. The paper hands pay out the holders with that tax. I think that's kind of a cool. That's like very like
Yeah.
P2E sort of design that you see, but it's kind of interesting being sort of put into this more so idle game kind of design. think that's kind of a
Yeah,
cool setup.
they pay the holder, and they also fill the holder vault. I mean the holder vault.
Yeah.
Remember, we have three different vaults
Hmm.
that are gonna be refilling over and over through selling tax, and oh, selling tax is the main one for USDC E vault and for AVAX vault.
Yeah. No, I think that's an interesting idea. I really like that. It's very unique, and I think yeah, you guys have a lot of interesting like pieces together. How long did you spend drafting up this whole project and all the ideas?
Well, first, I spent a lot of time being mad at projects that I got in. I just noticed how they made bad decisions on their tokenomics within the game, and I started to notice, like as soon as I saw that a project I got in was going to make one of these decisions, I got out right away, get my profit out, because I knew the project was gonna go down right really fast. So I'm good identify like seeing why a project uh, went wrong. So what I did with that was start thinking what happened, thinking of solutions for those things, and that's how I mean, how I started to create this model, and then I bring it to another people that help me to get it better,
Yeah,
perfectionist.
a team help you sharpen it up.
Yep, that's right.
It's so important to have good people behind you.
And
So
thank
it's
you
such an important.
for making the right words for me, because as you see, my English is not the best one, but thank you for that. I
Hey,
know the words. I know them.
hey, it's why I'm here, man. I'm happy to help out. Looking for any other questions. Any AMA questions? If nobody has any questions or wants to come up, we may just go ahead and go over some final remarks and then call it a day. We've had a good 30 minutes here on the stage. Any last questions, guys, on the AMA questions tab? A little bit above the AMA stage. They want to come up and raise their hand, or
Okay, one that if anyone say something meanwhile, one that we got sometime because of my accent is where I am from. I'm not gonna be public docs, but I'm from South America. If that makes you guys be more comfortable, because I know some of you guys don't want to invest on some projects that comes from a specific nationality. So I'm just want to tell you that I'm from South America. My native language is Spanish.
yeah, definitely. Everybody's a little hesitant with certain European developer teams. What's going on, Riddick? The man is in the house. Look who it is. The man himself.
What's up? What's up? I'm sorry, guys, man. I got
Perfect.
a little sidetracked. I just walked in, tried to rush back.
Hey, no worries, brother. We're glad to
See,
have you. We're just finishing up. Do you have any questions for our good friend here, Holders R2E?
Are you there?
He might have timed out.
anybody?
His internet gets a
Anybody?
little weird.
Sorry about that, buddy.
Oh, you're good.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, I obviously missed most of it. I actually just walked in at the very tail end of you asking everyone if they had questions. So, but I'm gonna. Did we record this?
Yes, I have it recorded.
Sounds good. Yeah. So I'll definitely re-listen to it and get with
Yeah, but
holders.
I mean, you can ask one question just in case it wasn't in the AMA. If it was, we'll just tell you it was already there. But it will be nice. I know you're a very smart guy, so I would really like to have whatever you want to ask me.
All right. Do
Absolutely.
you have any
No,
questions?
for sure. Did we not invite their Discord over here? I see.
We did. He sent out an
Oh,
invite.
we did. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So I think there's some
Awesome,
of their
man.
guys
So
here
yeah,
and
let's
some of our guys. So
do some guys.
we're getting a question in the AMA questions. If your whole team is Latin, or are they sort of from all over?
They're from all over. The core team, like me, basically, I'm Latin, but we have people. Well, actually, Exi and JR5, they're the part of the multisig, but since they help me, help us through making this new model that is coming up in the poll right now. I kind of consider them part of the team right now. So that is it's fair to say that they're also there. The the main developer, is from Asia. And then we have someone from Canada. And then we have some people from USA as well.
Heck yeah. How big
Nice.
is your team overall?
We're like 12 people. Well, we also have a Venezuelan person.
Wow, man, that's a serious team. Sheesh, 12 guys?
Yeah.
That's a serious deal.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
That's good to hear, for sure. I mean, there's just so many projects launching right now. Market's so saturated, and I think if they're small projects with small teams,
It's hard.
gonna be really hard to keep up. Yeah.
It's hard to get off the ground when you're just a small little garage band team. So it's good to know that you guys have 12 team members. I mean, that's pretty good. You guys can kind of cover the bases at any hour of the day, which is important. It's really good to hear. Because
Absolutely.
you hear those teams just like, oh yeah, it's just me and my buddy.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah. So let's do another AMA again for holders.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll take care of that.
That would be awesome.
So that there's no expenses or anything like that. So basically, I think we just need to promote this a little bit more and have a little bit more notice for everyone to join, and let's get a lot of their Discord in here as well. So this is probably a
Awesome.
little bit last second, you know what I mean? So let's do a little bit better of a job kicking this one off, and it's partly my fault too. I've been out a lot and had a lot going on the last week, so.
oh yeah, me
We'll
too.
keep
I
it-
just got back from a ski trip, so
Yeah, like I said, it's you were out all week. I was kind of a lot going on, so yeah, man. We apologize, holders, for the bad timing, man.
No, don't worry.
we'll
Don't worry.
definitely-
I mean,
we're just
We'll
glad
definitely
you were
hook you up again. Yeah, we'll hook you up again, and anyone who wants to stick around after this, I'd like to have some Q&A, mascot, with anyone here that has any Node Nation questions and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
That's it.
Alrighty.
So,
Well, on that note, do you have any final remarks, holders, before we kind of close out here?
I'm just maybe one question that no one answered. No one asked, but it's always there. Securities for investors. We're multi-sig for two parties. They're doxed. Everyone knows who they are, which I believe right now is the most important thing for security. Like I was investing only in teams that were KYC by a specific company, and I got rocked. And I thought that was like, I'm not gonna mention the company, but I thought that was the one of the very strong points that for me to invest in those kind of teams, and that didn't work. It doesn't matter if you know who someone is, because I just want to place yourself into IRL world. If you know who is someone, will you give him $1 million just because you know who he is? You're not gonna do that.
Unless you're Riddick.
Yeah, that's very important.
No, but I think the KYC, that's overrated bull crap to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing is
Multi-sig.
multi-sig with
multi-sig.
someone that's very well trusted, and that's the
Someone
only
that
way
have
people
something
can
to
grow,
lose.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. someone that have something
Yeah,
to lose
so
if that project works. That's very important. Anyway, we're getting a KYC by James Pelton that actually have something to lose as well. So that is a good one, and I like his approach because he told us right away. Okay, I want you to know that if you get KYC, I mean private docs by me, if you do something, I'm gonna let everyone know your identities and everything. I'm okay.
yep,
Okay with that.
absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's the right way to go. And I think pairing KYC through a reputable service like James Peloton, in addition to the multi-sig, is really kind of a winning formula, right? Because you're giving multiple barriers of not multiple barriers, but multiple levels of trust to the investor to know that you guys are in the long haul. And then of course having people from our community like Eggsy, we all love Eggsy here, um, on your team as well, just adds to that layer of trust. So I think you guys are really approaching that the right way. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, thank you very much. That was my last comment. By the way, don't.
Well, wonderful. We appreciate having you on
Awesome.
here, and um, actually,
We'll
there's
definitely
one
spread the word, guys. And
we have. If you want to take one last question, Luca wants to
Yeah,
come
yeah.
up. He wants to ask a question here, quick. So we got a couple minutes. Come on up, Luca. Just accept that invite to the stage.
Hello everyone. I just want to thank everyone for all this information. Thank you. Hope we all meet
Oh,
soon. Hello.
hey, yeah,
We're
no.
listening.
You just want to come up and say
Thank
thank
you.
you?
I just wanna say thank you to all of you for all this information and hope we will meet soon together.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
that's the goal,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Thank you for being here, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Perfect. Alrighty. Well, thank you very much to the PHVH team holders R2E. We really appreciate you, and we will definitely have you back.
All right, I'm gonna move myself to the audience right now, guys, because I think people want to hear a little bit more about No Nation. So I'm gonna move myself, and thank you very much for having me. All
Yeah.
right.
Thanks,
Thank you.
holders, and let's do this again on the house and get this